Wisconsin man who pleaded guilty in federal court to possession of a chemical weapon precursor sentenced today to 29 months in prison. James Morgan, formerly Caracas Blom, was arrested in 2023 after the FBI found chemicals in a storage unit that combined to create chlorine and chlorine gas. According to the criminal complaint, Morgan had studied chemistry at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater and described himself as a weapon designer. In messages and videos, Morgan discussed a plan to defeat the government, saying by producing a large amount of chlorine, it could be used against approximately 20 government agents. Morgan previously entered a guilty plea and was sentenced in 2014 for having 6 homemade pipe bombs as well.